everyone, this is Helloangel.design. Today I'm going to show you how to make baby cross apron dress. This is how it is once you have done making, and it's very cute. I stitch a buttonhole at the shoulder, and this is the back of the dress. It's really beautiful, and this is how the inside is. It's very easy to make. It's not so difficult. Please watch the tutorial to the end. I will show you how to stitch your buttonhole. If you have not subscribed, please click that subscribe button, and after that click the notification bell so that anytime I upload new video, you will be the first to be notified. If you have any question, put it on the comment section. If you're just stopping by, thank you so much for watching. Before you exit the video, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. First thing that you need when you're going to make cross apron dress, you have to make your own pattern paper. So this is my pattern paper. This is the front, while this is the back. You can also make it like this, but if you want to make it like this, just put your front pattern paper. This is my front pattern paper, and this is my back pattern paper. Place it on a different pattern paper and put both sides seam together like this. Just put the both sides seam. You can use a tape to tape that so that it doesn't shift, and just go ahead and trace it all around and then cut it out. Then you will have something like this. This is what you have when you trace it out and cut your pattern paper. You have this. So when you're cutting your fabric, place it on fold and just cut it all out. So you will cut just 2 pieces of fabric. But when you make your pattern paper like this, you will cut 2 for the front and 4 pieces for the back. So this is how I cut my fabric: 2 for the front, 4 pieces for the back. So let's start putting the dress together. First thing that you have to do, open your dress. This is the front of my dress, and you take your back dress, make sure both front are facing each other. Put the side together like this, and you take the other pieces and make sure both front are also facing each other, and you put the other side together. So the next thing that you have to do, pin the both side seam of the dress together. So just go ahead and start pinning. Once you have done pinning, take it to your sewing machine. Stitch the both side seam of the dress together. Once you have done stitching, take it to your ironing board and give it a nice press. I have stitched it all together. Once you've done stitching, this is how it is. The next thing that you have to do, take your second piece of dress and put the both side seam of the dress together. So open the front of your second piece of your fabric. This is the front, and make sure both front are facing each other. You take the back piece, put the both side seam together like this, and you take the second pieces, put the both side seam together. You take your pin the both side seam of the dress together. Once you have done pinning, take it to your sewing machine, stitch the both side seam of the dress together. And once you have done stitching, take it to your ironing board and give it a nice press. I have top stitched the both side seam. The next thing that you have to do is to put the dress together. Make sure both front are facing each other. As you can see, both front of the dress and both other front of the other pieces of your dress are facing each other. Just go ahead and pin it all around the dress, the armhole, neckline, shoulder seam, all around. Once you have done pinning, don't forget to leave a gap so that you can turn the dress inside out. So go ahead and pin it all around. I have pinned it all around. The next thing that you have to do, take it to your sewing machine, stitch the bow, shoulder seam, neckline, armhole, the shoulder seam of the back all around, and you come to this side, you do the same thing, stitch it all around. When you come to the bottom edge, stitch it all around. Don't forget to leave a gap so that you can turn it inside out. So I leave about 1.5 inch so that I can turn the dress inside out. Go ahead and stitch it all around. I have stitched it all around, and the next thing that you have to do, don't forget to snip around the curved edge. I have started snipping around the neckline, as you can see right here. Go ahead and snip it all around. I have snipped it all around. The next thing that you have to do, your open gap, just start pulling your dress from there. I have turned it inside out. I will just take it to my ironing board and give it a nice press. So go ahead and press along your dress. I have ironed my dress. This is how it is. It's really cute. The next thing that you have to do, take your dress to your sewing machine, top stitch around the shoulder seam, the both armhole, all around the bottom edge. Just take it to your sewing machine and top stitch all around the back dress. Also top stitch all around the armhole, all around. So take it to your sewing machine and top stitch the dress around. I have top stitch all around the neckline, the shoulder seam, and I also top stitch the back dress. This is how it finally looks once you have done stitching. The next thing that you have to do, whether you store your snap or your button, but I will place a button. I'll place my buttonhole foot on my sewing machine and stitch a buttonhole here, and I will use hand stitch to stitch the button like that. So come with me, let me show you how to stitch a buttonhole. This is my buttonhole foot. I place my button right here. This will determine the length of my buttonhole once I have done stitching. And this thing here, there's something in your sewing machine when you're going to start stitching. Once you place your buttonhole foot on your sewing machine, you push it, make sure it's at the back of your buttonhole. So I will place my foot like this, push it down, and make sure the thing is at the back, not at the front. So place your needle down and pull out your thread. Every sewing machine comes with different kinds of buttonhole foot. That is how to stitch a buttonhole. I have stitched my button and I'll also stitch my buttonhole. This is the final look of the dress. Thank you all so much for watching and have a beautiful day. Bye.